Championship last night in a classic matchup. Wow! Discus lariat, a la his late father, the great Kerry Von Erich. No, not his father, excuse me, his uncle.
But yeah, Kevin Von Erich, the father of Ross and Marshall, in the corner of the Sons of Texas here as Ross tagging in. See Kevin looking on. Sure, this has got to be filling with pride, Tony, to see his sons right where the Von Erichs became household names, to see his sons become, competing on this stage as Ross going for a cover.
Yeah, yet another generation to perform at a stadium in Dallas. We go back to the Texas Stadium, of course, many years ago.
Do you ever call a match from the Sportatorium?
You know what? I never did. No. But I saw some great matches there. Christmas Day was always a big day at the Sportatorium in Dallas. And then Reunion Arena a little bit later.
Captain Sean Dean tagging in for Shane Taylor Promotions. And now look at this, just
wow, an absolute mugging in the corner.
What amazes me about athletes these days, you think about what Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes, they wrestled last night, and I know they weren't the only ones. I get that, but they got to wrestle twice tonight. It's amazing what athletes put themselves through.
Life oftentimes, Tony, is about taking opportunities when they present himself. Certainly, I did that. Whoa! Last year at Wembley Stadium. Tonight, there'll be a lot of people doing that same thing. The men's casino gauntlet match.
As Sean Dean throwing his body over the top rope, a 2-for-1 situation there as Shane Taylor.
Watch this man move.
Now building it up ahead of steam. As leaping splash on Marshall.
He's still going.
A shoulder tackle takes down Dustin Rhodes. Sammy Guevara set reeling, as is Ross Von Erich. Shane Taylor leaving a path of destruction in his way.
That was a runaway truck is what that was.
Runaway train. No one was able to get off the tracks.
Tony, you know very well the history between the two families, the Von Erichs and the Rhodes, and we talked about at length about how incredible it is the fact that Ross and Marshall are able to team with Dustin Rhodes in Ring of Honor, become the trios champions over there.
I think it says a lot about family, and it says a lot about family pride of what your father did before you. And not every wrestler is a second-generation wrestler, obviously, but not every wrestler is a successful one. I think Dustin has to be considered, along with his brother, one of the most successful ones ever.
Certainly. And what does it say there? Ross attempting a body slam of the well over 300-pound Shane Taylor.
Nobody home for Shane Taylor in the corner. Ross Von Erich planning his next move. It is a body slam.
Good God.
Tremendous effort there by Ross Von Erich.
Sapped almost all of his energy to get the big man up and down, and yeah.
It's Anthony Ogogo, the Olympic medalist boxer.
Oh, he's taking a look.
Oh, wait. Threatening. Kevin Von Erich. Kevin, better be very careful as Ogogo.
Yeah, that's right. You step back. Heavyweight power. Middleweight speed. Hit yourself hard and make your insides bleed. Right, kill.
Oh, wait a second. That's Wyatt and Wayne Rhodes, the grandsons of Dusty.
How about that? Another generation of Rhodes.
Now Kevin Von Erich wants to fight. What a coward, hiding behind two young kids like that.
Reinforcements coming in. Those two young men trained by the natural Dustin Rhodes, who is back into this match and taking out all members of Shane Taylor Promotions.
Less than 24 hours from the match last night, you can see Rhodes still gingerly, hitting his greatest hits.
A power slam. Then Sean Dean reeling. Carly Bravo goes down. This is a flashback to last night for the industry.
Once you ends this quickly.
Dustin thinking crossroads here in Arlington. Fans want it. You can hear it.
Crossroads.
The cover. 2. No. Shane Taylor Promotions into the fray to break it up.
Awfully tough to get a cover in a match with so many people, as you know, and well, now it's breaking down.
So he speaks to the casino gauntlet match. As longer that goes, the more people get involved. the more chaotic it can be.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
The worse the odds for the competitors become. It is first pinfall or submission in both the men's and women's casino gauntlet match to determine a #1 contender for the AEW World Championship, the AEW Women's World Championship, as
Whoa!
meeting in the minds in the center of the ring for STD. And the iron claws are locked in. Sammy Guevara, Ross and Marshall Von Erich, and now center of the ring, Dustin Rhodes. The Sons of Texas putting a squeeze.
Oh, but wait a second.
Now, wait a second, Anthony Ogogo into the ring, and Kevin Von Erich spotting that Ogogo's in there.
A huge mistake.
Ogogo,
This is going to be elbow abuse.
those hands of stone of Anthony Ogogo. Wait a second. The Iron Claw center of the ring.
This is tremendous.
This is just
Yes!